everybody, it's Courtney, and it is Friday today, and I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Whatever you might be doing, working, staying home, working in your garden, whatever, I hope you're having a great day. So, yesterday I was going to post this video, and I forgot that when you go to the eye doctor, or the ophthalmologist, that they put these drops in your eyes, and you can't see right for, it's only supposed to be like an hour after, but literally I couldn't see right until like 9 or 10 o'clock last night. Like, my vision was really blurry. So, didn't happen. So I'm doing it now before I go to Autumn's appointment today. So, Autumn has her physical today because she has to get a physical a week before her surgery. I found out that her surgery is the 19th. Luckily, they called a week in advance and, like, to check in to see if we were getting the, gonna have the results of her, oh my god. What did I just say? Of her physical. Duh. If we were gonna have the results of her physical by Monday at 10 a.m. because that's when they have to be in by. So, luckily, because her appointment wasn't until the 16th. Luckily, we got her in at 2:30 today, and then my mother-in-law, because I'm working on getting my license right now, so if Mike's at work, you guys already know I've had to ask my mother-in-law plenty of times in the past, but I was like, listen, this time it's really important, like, we have to do this. If we don't do that, like, if we can't get her into this dental appointment that we've been waiting for 4 months now, like, shit parents, you know what I mean? Like, obviously we're not doing our jobs as parents if we can't get her in, because I'm a dumbass and thought that her appointment was the 28th, or I either thought it was the 28th or the 29th, because whenever they scheduled it, I remember thinking, oh man, that's the day before her birthday. So I thought it was the 28th. And I was like, I hope she's not, her mouth's not hurting for her birthday. And that's what I remember saying that, or like thinking that to myself. And I think even telling Mike whenever we went out. So, I don't know. Maybe it was maybe I was having fever dreams or some shit. I don't know. But it's the 19th. So, yeah. So, luckily we got her in at 2:30 today. Because, we got her in at 2:30. My husband's mom calls and says, oh, I can't do that. I have to have my boyfriend at work by 2:30. So then I call back, and I get it for 4:15. So I call her back, and I'm like, okay, why now? I got it for 4:15. And she's like, oh, I've got to have my boyfriend at work at 3:15. And I'm like, I just changed it because you said 2:30. And she's like, I didn't say 2:30. So Patience must have just heard her say 2:30 because she was the one talking to her. So she must have just heard me say 2:30. I said 3:15 or 3:30. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, so we're just going to get ready, be ready by the time she has to take him to work. She's going to swing by and pick us up on the way, and we're just going to ride with her to take him to work to make sure we're there on time, because we have to do this. Like, this, it's not playtime now, you know? This is put on your big girl panties and get it done for your kids time. And I talked to my ophthalmologist yesterday, and she kind of, I don't know, I think she kind of tried to freak me out a little bit about Autumn's eye, because I was like, she was asking me questions about my eyesight and this and that, and she asked me if, any, like, eye diseases or eye, you know, any really horrible things with eyes, other than just near side, far side, that kind of shit, ran in my family. And I was like, oh, well, I don't know if this can even be a genetic thing, but there's a lot of lazy eyes in my family. I said my cousin has one, my dad kind of has one, I think I even kind of have one a little bit. Like, I think mine's, like, really almost unnoticeable, but I do think that I have a lazy eye, because, like, if I'm looking straight on in a picture, one of my eyes will look like I'm looking like a little further to one side than the other. You know what I mean? Like, they'll point the same way, but one will look further over than the other. If I'm looking like towards this way or towards this way, they don't look like even in my eyes, if that makes sense. But anyways, yeah, my cousin has a really bad one. Like, her one eye, she'll be looking at you, and her other eye will be looking at the wall out in the hallway when she first wakes up. But then she puts on her glasses, and it slowly pulls it back to where it's supposed to be. It's so crazy to watch her first thing in the morning. Growing up, we were like best friends, so we were together all the time. So there are many mornings where I would tease her. Lovingly, not like, let me be a little bitch and make fun of your eye because I'm an asshole. It was, we laughed together. I wasn't laughing at her, I was laughing with her. And then Autumn, hers is pretty bad. I'm sure you guys, well, I don't really put her in my videos that much, but it's noticeable. It's really noticeable. And we tried patching she didn't have it when she was born either. She just got it all of a sudden when she was about 6 months old. It just, boop, it was there. So we took her to the eye doctor, like, immediately, because we thought she'd get hit in the head or something, like, you know, what happened to make her eye do that? And they said that sometimes it just happens like that. Sometimes trauma does do it, because that's how my husband's niece, well, my niece got one, when she was like 3 or 4. I think I told this story in yesterday's video for some reason. But, or no, I told it in the version of it I didn't upload, I think. But my husband's niece got in a car accident when she was like 3 or 4 years old, and it caused her to... Definition of a hypocrite. Ooh, gotta go watch that. Stuart. I gotta wash my hair tomorrow. I hate summertime because I will not wash my hair more than twice a week because it's terrible for it. But, anyways. So I was telling you guys yesterday about Haley and her condition. It's the saddest thing in the world, because all it affected was her motor skills. She can't speak correctly now. She can't walk really that well. She can't ride a normal bike. She can't, she'll probably never drive. It affected the way she moves and the way she speaks. But her brain is perfectly intact. How tormenting is that? And she got a really bad lazy eye. And this is by no way being mean towards her. I'm saying, like, to be a normal child and then get hit by somebody wasn't even your fault. You're a child, and all of a sudden you're fine in your brain, but you can't walk correctly anymore. You can't communicate easily. Like, I can understand her, family can understand her, but we've been around her for a long time. You know, I've been around her for 7 years, so I can understand what she's saying most of the time. Sometimes when she's trying to say, like, you know, a sentence you can't understand, but if she's just saying a few words, you can understand what she's saying. I was gonna try to do an impression of the way she speaks, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll take a video of her sometime. I mean, she's not embarrassed of it or anything, but it's just very, like, horrible to me that, you know, in her mind she's fine, but I'm sure it's very frustrating for her to think just how she always has and be of, you know, average, normal, healthy intelligence, but suffer getting it out and communicating with people and getting your body to do what you want it to. But inside your head, you can think about all of the things that, you know, do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just cruel. So anyways, she has a very bad lazy eye, but it's not genetic. It was caused by that accident, but she's had it corrected 3 different times, and every time it pulls right back. And when Autumn was little and we first noticed it, we tried patching for a year, and it just wasn't working. And so finally her eye doctor was like, let me do something. So he put his hand over the eye, affected eye, and the other eye started pulling. So patching wasn't going to work, because if you fix this eye with the patches, this eye would start pulling. So the only way to be able to fix it is literally surgery. But there's no guarantee it'll work. So my plan was, we're going to wait. We're going to wait till she's old enough to decide for herself whether she wants the surgery or not, if she wants to get it fixed. But then again, I struggle with it because kids are so fucking mean these days, and kids bully each other for nothing, let alone if they have a reason to pick on a child. You know what I mean? I don't want to give the kids any reasons to pick on my child because of something she can't help. Because little kids don't understand the difference between picking on somebody's character and picking on somebody's looks. You know what I mean? If they're going to pick on somebody, they're going to pick on somebody. They're not like an adult, and if I'm going to say something bad about somebody, it's not going to be about something they can't help, like their appearance, their weight, their gender, their race, those kind of things that you can't change. It's always going to be on their character, something that they can control but choose to be shitty. You know what I mean? But kids will, pick on other children for anything. Hold on, I hear Autumn crying. They're the craziest kids, I'm telling you. Autumn was throwing a box. It's not a box. It was like one of those little tiny animal keepers for like mice or whatever. And she kept throwing it. So instead of putting it up, Patience opens the window and throws it out the window over the hill. I'm like, who does that? I've threatened it before, if you don't stop with that, I'm gonna throw it out in the out over the hill, or I'm gonna throw it out in the driveway, or throw it out in the road, or whatever. I'm sure I've said that before, but she actually threw it out the window, and I was like, you're going to get that later. Anyways, my kids do the weirdest stuff sometimes. So, I don't know. Oh, so to end that story, my ophthalmologist yesterday, I think, kind of tried to scare me into getting Autumn's surgery. Because she said, well, you need to do it before she's 7. I was like, why? And she said, because once they're around 7, the damage is done, and whatever's wrong with her eyes, you're not going to be able to correct it. I was like, really? Like, why is that? She said, that like at 7 years, something about when they're around 7 years old, whatever damage is done from, birth up till then, you can't fix it, basically. So, but my thing is, and I tried to tell her this, but I don't know if she meant damage as in just her eye being like that, like her eye being a lazy eye, or if she meant damage as in like her vision. Because Autumn has 0 issues with vision. Even though she has a lazy eye, her eyesight is 20/20. She has perfect vision, but her eyes just pulls. So I don't know what she meant exactly by that, but it scared me there for a second, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't really sound, because she doesn't have any eye damage. She doesn't have any vision problems. I think she assumed that because my eyes are so bad that Autumn's are too, but she has great vision. And that's the last thing I want to talk about is I found out my vision's a lot worse than what I realized. And I also found out that my right eye is 1,000,000 times worse than my left eye. I have stigmatism, and I'm nearsighted. We all knew this, but this eye is like, so maybe this is the lazy eye. This eye is like way worse than this eye, but they're both not great. So, yeah, just what it is, I guess. So anyways, I wanted to show some of my owl stuff today, because I've been promising I'm going to. So this is going to have to be like a 2 or 3 part series. I'm going to start in my bathroom with my owl jewelry and that kind of stuff. I probably literally have at least 2,000 or 3,000 items with owls on them. So it's going to take me a little while to get through these. So here's the first thing. Owl soap pump. And you can't really see it, but here's a matching soap dish that I keep my... You can't see it because everything's going to fall off. There's the shape of it though. Oh! I keep my beauty blenders and some of my post earrings that I wear a lot in here. And then we have this guy. Found that at a flea market for 50 cents, and it's really heavy for 50 cents. Like, it's well made. And it's got, I don't know, that might be plastic. But she said she collected owls as well, and she just had to get rid of some of them because she just had way too many. So she was just bottom dollar, selling them. So I had that one. My mother-in-law got me this pair of owl earrings. Some people say they look like owls. Some people say they look like other things. I think they look like owls, but then the tail looks kind of suspect to me. And then my husband got me these ones. I have about at least 100 pairs of dangly earrings. He got me these ones. Looks like it's kind of bent a little bit because it's facing the little... They're not lining up. There we go. There's those ones. My husband also bought me these ones. These are one of my favorites. Ooh, do y'all hear my stomach? Must be getting hungry or something. And I think that's it for... Oh, no. I wish so bad that I still had these. Why, honey? The other one of these, that is, but it broke. My mother-in-law got me these for Christmas. You see them? What? Christmas before last. And one of them broke right at the post, like 2 days after I got them. What, honey? I'm saying what? What, baby?
You want to see the butterfly in Poppy's room?
Bring it here. I want to show it on my camera. Go get it. So I can show everybody the pretty job you did. And I also have this. Holds all the toothbrushes and everything. Sorry, I'm chewing. Had to get rid of that. Oh, it was a little sour. Whew. Patience got me this for Christmas one year. So listen to this. It's so funny. Because I was thinking about it the other day. And my dad used to make, like, the nicest gifts for me. He's so creative. I showed you the key owl that he made me. It smashed, though, the other day. So he told me to bring it back and he'd solder it all together. But y'all seen that. But my dad spends so little time with me these days that he doesn't even know what I like anymore. So the last 4 years in a row, he's gotten me...
Got it!
Oh, wow. That is very beautiful, Autumn. Here, you want me to show it? It's going to take a long time to dry. You're going to have to leave it sit. Look at that, guys. Autumn painted that up. Good job, girl. Love it. Mommy will put it in the window when it dries. Wow, she did a pretty good job on the lines. On this side, like, she got the dots and everything in there. So yeah, my father knows me so little that for the last 4 years in a row, he has bought me an owl necklace because that's something that he knows that I'll like. That's the only thing that he really knows that I've always liked. So, it's like, the most impersonal thing ever these days for him to get me an owl necklace. I still appreciate it, but it's just the point that, like, okay, this year will make 5 years in a row that you've gotten me an owl necklace. Like, just, I don't want money. I don't like getting money. It's, you know, I appreciate that he even gets me a gift because, you know, I'm almost 30 years old. But at the same time, like, I'm your kid. You should know something about me, at least a little bit about me. Oh, my little owl shirt. I'm wearing an owl shirt. I didn't even realize. Well, I guess I kind of thought about it this morning. But I forgot I was going to be filming this video. But yeah, it's like a little 3/4 length shirt and then this around the bottom. You know, my little hippie ass. My hippie shirt. It comes like right above my belly button. But y'all know me, I'm wearing I'm not now because I'm in my house, but I'll be wearing a tank top under it because I'm not comfortable with my fat yet. So, there that is. So anyways, there's that necklace, and then I'm going to show you 2 of the necklaces that my dad got me for my birthday the last 2 years. Here's the one from, I don't want to tangle them. Here's the one from this year. It's a little silver, just a little silver owl with a gold belly. This is from Hallmark. And then this one is from 2018. It is a little silver one with my birthstones for its eyes and a little diamond heart. Oop. Let me do it like this. Hopefully you can see this stuff. There, that's better. That one's from 2018. And then I have this one from Patience. And Patience, one of her family members got her this for her birthday. And it says, this one says BFF. So they both say BFF on it. But they're best friends necklaces, right? And her favorite color is blue. And there's a blue one and this one. And she gave me this one. Because she knows that I love owls. I was like, honey, give it to one of your friends. I said, I know I like owls, but, you know, give it to one of your friends. Because it's a BFF necklace. You don't have to give it to me. And she was like, no, but I want to. This was years ago. She was probably 5 or 6. No, she was 6 because we had been together for a while, but it was a while ago. So I think she was either 6, maybe 7. But it's a little gold one with like an olive green belly. I never wear him because I know that this'll turn my neck and it'll turn green real quick on me, and I don't want this one to turn green. I want to be able to keep it forever. That's the reason why I don't really wear the other one that she got me, because I don't want to mess them up. I just want to have them to appreciate and admire. Did I show this one? That's one that Patience got me for Christmas. Patience does the same thing though that my dad does. And she's gotten me like 3 or 4 she's gotten me 2 or 3 owl necklaces for Christmas and like my birthday and stuff. But with her, that's perfectly fine because she's a kid, you know what I mean? Like, I know everything she likes, and she knows some things that I like, but she doesn't pay attention as much to that kind of stuff. So she knows that I love owls, but my dad is a grown-ass man that should be speaking to his child about things, you know? So anyways, I'm whatever. I appreciate that he at least, does do something for me, so it's just kind of like a little bit of, first world problems. So what else in my bathroom? Oh, duh. So I have these 2 large necklaces as well. Well, one's stuck right. Oh, whoops. There is this one. It used to have a body, but his body went bye-bye, so I just kind of kept the head. This one, the owl head. And this one. Love this one. And then I have another one like this, but the eyes and the body are colorful. Like the little designs on it has like all different color feathers and stuff like that. I don't know where that one's at though, so boo. So I showed that owl painting yesterday, but for the people that didn't watch it, this is my owl painting in the big bathroom. So I'll put this in my art video again too for the people that that are missing it but want to see. And then here is my shower curtain. It matches the soap dispenser and the little soap dish that I have. I'm trying to think of other things that I can show in this video. I'm going to make it about 30 minutes long. So I'll show some other things. Let me pause and show you a few more owls. Okay guys, I'm back. I found a few more items for this video, and then I figure I'll do the rest in another video. I'm having a little issues finding some of my owls because they're everywhere in my house. Wait till y'all see all the owls on the back of my stove, like, the part that's up against the wall where the clock is and all the buttons are and stuff, lined with all kinds of salt and pepper shakers and that kind of shit. Like, I have a problem. Well, actually, most of them I didn't even buy. Most of them people have gotten for me because they know I love owls. Honestly, my husband has bought me a lot of this stuff. This, unfortunately, is broken. I mean, I could wear it, but the bottom stretchy part is broke, so I'd be afraid to wear it because I don't want to break it. But it's a ring, and I got this literally in, 2005, I think, out of Avon. So, it's held up. And this also is broken, and I am too lazy to fix it. I mean, let's be honest here. Too lazy to fix it. I love it, though. But it was just like a little cheap dollar store find. But it reminds me of one of those, religious bracelets with the square beads on it that have, Mary on them and that kind of stuff. But it's little owls instead. Do y'all know what bracelets I'm talking about? They're usually made out of, those really heavy, I think they might be metal beads. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out my ass right now. I love these earrings. They're one of my favorite pairs. Focus, focus, focus. You guys can't tell I love, jade looking, or not jade. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what it's called right now. That's dumb. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys some of my, what's it called? My flea market finds. So, I got this guy for $1, and it came with this, handmade candle. I wish I could have read the label, because it smells really good, and it's made out of beeswax, apparently. And it's never been burnt. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like vanilla something. So just the candle alone was worth $1, you know what I mean? But I don't know where the candle came from. But it has a label. All I can see is candles, though. So, that stinks. But yeah, there's that guy. I think I'm either going to put a smaller or a bigger candle in there. Hold on. Alright, y'all, gotta finish this because somebody's getting ornery. I need to put her in the shower before we go to the doctor's and get her dressed and brush her hair and her teeth and all that fun stuff. So I got this guy for 50 cents at a flea market. And this is driftwood, obviously. Well, I mean, some people might not know that, but isn't that cool looking? Ew, there's dog hair. Isn't that cool looking, though? I just think it's neat.
Pocket pickle.
Yes, ma'am. Just give me 2 seconds and I'll get it for you, okay? Don't be a whiner, but if I give you a pocket pickle, you gotta get in the shower.
Please.
So, $1. But well, actually, first, Autumn knocked it off my stand. I'm gonna have to put it in my curio cabinet because Autumn knocked it off the stand first time and knocked the little baby off. And I crazy glued it back on, or Gorilla glued it back on, actually. But Patience knocked it off again, and it popped right back off. So I'm gonna have to Gorilla glue it again and then put it back, or put it into my curio cabinet. That's what I meant to do with. Whoa!